Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching episode 4 of Until We Meet Again. Last episode, Pharm and Dean grew closer, and by grew closer I mean they actually spoke to each other. The majority of the episode focused on the both of them, and it started off with Pharm giving Dean the snacks for the swimming team trip, and then later on Dean saw Pharm crying in the street because he'd had a breakdown after hearing a loud noise, so he took him to the doctor and then he drove him home and gave him his number and told him that he would pick him up to go to university the next day, and he was outside like an hour early, which was ridiculous in my eyes because I'm not a morning person at all. You would not catch me doing that in a million years, but I guess he really wanted that breakfast. He really wanted to see Pharm, so he waited outside, but Pharm let him in and he cooked his breakfast in front of him, and then he had a shower and then he started crying. Naturally, again, the emotions got too much again and he started crying, and we saw the flashback, but as you guys have said, the flashbacks they don't actually see, it's just to spell out what's happening for the audience. So I guess that does make sense, because if they saw the flashbacks you would think that they would, you know, remember very specific things, but they don't. It's just an overwhelming feelings of emotion for them, which is interesting. And as they don't have those memories, I am so interested to see how they do end up remembering, assuming they do. But they've got to. That's what the storyline will be, surely. The Yin and Korn flashback I really liked as well. We got to see them meet for the first time and a little bit more insight into their personalities and their lives as a whole. Korn's father is a like mafia lord or something. So In's friends were saying, stay away from him, don't approach him, have you heard about his family? But it didn't stop him, and he went up to him, told him that he liked him, and Korn was looking very unamused. He was very stone-faced, which was very Dean of him, but he's clearly not one that softened right away, whereas with Dean and Pharm, he softened immediately. He softens every time he's with him. I guess it took a lot of work on In's part to get with Korn, and it's just so sad how his friends warned him away from him and he didn't listen, and then in the end they both died. This episode, based on the preview, the guy from the drama club is coming back and he is showing an interest in Pharm, which I wouldn't have expected, but we only saw him in one scene, so yeah, interesting. I want to see Manal's reaction so bad. Eat. Could you actually imagine if Pharm was out here making those kind of jokes? I could never imagine it. I wonder if they both felt it then, or whether it was just Pharm. They must get different feelings at different moments. It's like the third time he's cried in front of him. It's nice of him not to pry and ask questions, because they do barely know each other at this point in time, and I feel like if it was like a semi-stranger to me, I wouldn't want to pry and ask questions on why they're crying like that, because it could be something deeply personal, whereas if it was a friend I would obviously ask. But you can tell he really wants to know why, but he's not asking. I like that. It's nice this time. His stare is very intense. I would feel really awkward him watching me eat like that. The way that they whisper to each other like, oh, shall we ask? Oh, I do that too when I'm lying. I know it means nothing. You just feel like it eases your conscience. How much money do you want to spend for the ingredients of one sandwich?
พี่ดีนยิ้มแล้วโคตรหล่อเลยอ่ะ
นี้ทำไมแกไม่ยิ้มบ่อยๆวะ
He's seen him smile quite a lot.
คุยกับผู้หญิงนี่หรอกมั้ง
อาจจะดูอะไรตลกอยู่หรือเปล่า
Maybe he's looking at a picture of Palm.
แค่นึกว่าพี่เขาดูคลิปหมาพุ่งเข้าต้นไม้ เฮ้ยขนลุกแปลกชิบหายเลย
ที่เขาจะไม่มีคนดูกันอยู่
Oh,
จะยัดเยียดเอาให้คนอื่นง่ายขนาดนี้
it's just a little nudge in the right direction.
ก็นี่ถือคติว่า จะขวางเมื่อเพื่อนโดนลุก แต่จะบุกเมื่อเพื่อนไปอ่อยเขาไง
I have to see Palm flirt at some point.
แค่เตรียมไส้ให้นางเอก แล้วก็ให้นางเอกเนี่ยจีบช่อม่วงทีละชิ้น ผมว่าสวยดีนะครับ
เนาะ
ฉันเอาอันเนี้ยแหละ สวย ทำง่าย แล้วก็น่ากินด้วย
He keeps saying soy a lot, so does that mean beautiful? I try to pick up some vocabulary as I watch these.
ตอบแทนของงานเนี้ยเป็นบัตรกินอาหารที่โรงแรมติดแม่น้ำเจ้าพระยา2 ใบเลยจ้า
Oh,
เป็นคอร์สเลยนะ
a meal he won't have to cook for once.
พามเดี๋ยวขอบคุณนะคะพามเอ้ยหิวมากเลยอ่ะเหมือน
Another one, just one look and he's already into him. How, Palm?
แบ่งพี่บ้างสิครับ
เอ้าพี่อเล็ก
มีของกินน่ากินตลอดเลย
He actually just stole half her sandwich.
มีแฟนยังครับ
These people are so forward.
แฟนหรือยังครับ ถ้ายังไม่มีอ่ะ พี่จะจีบ
But now!
ชอบผู้ชายเหรอครับ
เรื่องใบก็ได้ครับ
I feel like that's the first time I've heard someone actually identify themselves as that in one of these shows.
มีแฟนเหรอครับ
นั่นแปลว่า พี่จีบได้ใช่ไหมครับ
What exactly do you say here?
ผมยังไม่มีแฟน แต่ก็ไม่ได้หมายความว่าอยากมีแฟนเป็นดาราครับ
Not that.
พอดีผมมีธุระต่อ
The way he said, I don't want an actor to be my boyfriend. Does that mean that he thinks it's all an act? Oh my god. It's not like he said, I'm interested in someone else, so please don't flirt with me. He said, I don't want an actor to be my boyfriend. He really typecast him there. That was Loki really savage. He doesn't look put off though.
เมื่อกี้ที่บอกว่าผู้หญิงก็ได้นี่
But now slides in.
ครับ แต่พี่ก็เลือก
นั่นหนูเหรอ
No. Man, now.
มองหาใคร
You looking for him?
รู้เรื่องจะถามอีก
พี่ดีนเขากลับไปตั้งแต่1 ทุ่มแล้ว ไม่รู้ป่านนี้ถึงบ้านหรือยัง นี่ก็ดึกแล้วนะ กลับยังไงเนี่ย
Maybe he left at 7 because that's the time Palm was supposed to finish. Oh.
วันนี้ยุ่งเหรอ พี่โทรหาไลน์หาทั้งวันไม่เห็นติดเลย พี่ดินโทรหาผมด้วยเหรอครับ ใช่
Shy. He sounds so soft.
ไม่เป็นไร วันหลังเนี่ย ถ้าจะกลับบ้านค่ำมืดแบบนี้เนี่ยโทรหาพี่ก่อนก็ได้นะ พี่จะได้ไปส่ง
พี่ดีนไม่ได้มีธุระเหรอครับ
ธุระพี่เนี่ย
He's taking you
Well,
home. Oh. Oh.
พี่ตั้งใจมาส่งพาม
Of course he did. Oh my god. He's probably been waiting around for him the whole time.
เดี๋ยวรถผมก็ซ่อมเสร็จแล้ว
You'll save petrol if you carpool.
พี่ดีนกำลังยืนคุยกับแฟนอยู่
Oh.
คนไหนล่ะครับ น่ารักไหม
You know what, Palm? That is kind of brave of you. I'm not gonna lie.
ก็มีคุยอยู่บ้างนะ
He was sending texts to you that got aired.
มีคนเดียวที่พี่คุยแยกออกจากคนอื่น
รูปนี้เลยนะครับ
ไม่เอาอะเอาพี่เห็นรูปนี้นะ พี่ก็
What?
แทบแย่เลย
It's so funny that they all see him as this guy that never smiles and then he can't stop smiling around Palm.
ข้าวหรือยังครับ
ยังเลยครับ
พามทำแซนด์วิชมาให้พี่ดีนด้วย ผมทำแซนด์วิชมาเผื่อ ถ้ายังไง
ขอบคุณครับ
พรุ่งนี้มากินข้าวเช้าด้วยกันอีกไหมครับ
งั้นพี่รบกวนด้วยแล้วกันนะ
Pharm looks so happy as if he's almost shocked.
ค่ะเดลนะคะก็เดลพอจะทำอาหารง่ายๆได้บ้างแต่ว่าไม่เคยแกะสลักหรือว่าทำอาหารไทยเลย ยังไงก็ฝากตัวด้วยนะคะ
วงเนตร
Dean's
น้องสาว
sister?
พี่ดี
พี่ชายเราเหรอ
ก็เคยคุยกันบ้างนะ
Dean's relationship with his family is something I want to be explored more though.
เราจะจีบข้างบนเป็นชั้นที่หนึ่ง
Right, I was waiting to know what the tweezers were for.
เอาทำมาคล่องมากเลยอ่ะ
Hmm.
ของแบบนี้ต้องอาศัยการฝึกฝนรู้ไหม
พาม Will you marry me
แล้ว
พาม แต่งงานกับเรานะ
ขอเราแต่งงานไปก็ไม่ได้ช่วยเรื่องจีบช่อ
This is just the everyone wants to marry Pharm episode. He's got 4 people on the go now.
นี่ไงพวกเราจีบพาม
Oh my god, what? Hers is actually really good.
ทำชั่วโมงเหรอครับ สอนชมรมการแสดงใช่ไหม
How could you tell?
เดี๋ยวผมเอาไปฝากนะครับ
Oh, smiling again.
เป็นใครอยู่ไม่ทราบ
เรื่องของกูเนี่ย เรื่องของมึงอะเป็นยังไง
กูได้ดิน
ตาไม่ได้บอก
This winning team dynamic is really confusing me.
ก็ดื้อชิบหาย
ดีๆนะมึง
Are they actually together, or is he just trying to pursue him?
มึงรู้ตัวปะว่าเดี๋ยวนี้มึงแม่งยิ้มบ่อยขึ้น หน้าโคตรมีความสุขเลยก็หาเจอแล้วดิ
แข่งกันหน่อยไหม
จัดไปดิ
Dean's winning then.
เดี๋ยวจะเวลาให้หน่อย
ได้ดิ
Oh, right, okay. In swimming. I thought they meant who can get their man the fastest. Oh my god, his angel wings.
ทั้งคู่ทำไวมากๆด้วย
Pharm wants to look in.
หน่อยเดียวเอง
So close.
ไป
ส่งมาสิ
ครับ
ถ้าคุณหนูอะ
No, actually.
อ๋อ
But it will be.
ป้อนกูหน่อยดิ มือกูเลอะอะ
ใช้เพื่อน
Oh my god, 2 people are gonna get jealous here.
ใช้เพื่อน
พวกมึงเป็นเพื่อนอะ
เขาเรียกว่าอะไร
ทำลูกความ
What?
ป้อนคนนี้ด้วย
Everyone has anchored for this moment to happen. Shake. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god! Well, we don't have to worry about Pharm and team getting shipped anymore. The eye contact from Dean is mad. It's unwavering.
ก็จะนิ่งๆ แบบนี้แหละ เราก็ดุด้วยมันโตเลยอ่ะ พี่ก็เลยเหมือนพ่อมากกว่า ได้คุยกันบ้างเวลาทานอาหารเช้าด้วยกัน
But now he doesn't
แต่
even
ว่า
stay for
หลังๆพี่ไม่ค่อย
breakfast.
มาร่วมโตเท่าไหร่อะ
Pharm shouldn't feel guilty though. It's his choice. He had to feed himself.
แต่ถ้าพี่มีหนังเกี่ยวกับอาหารเมื่อไหร่เนี่ยเดี๋ยวจะมาชวนพามไปเล่นด้วยนะ
He's just so uneasy with him. Oh.
ผมไม่ถนัดเรื่องแสดงอะไรพวกนี้หรอกครับ ขออยู่เบื้องหลังดีกว่า
ส่งเสบียงนี่หรอ สนิท
He's
กับ
seen the picture.
ไอ้ประธานชมรมว่ายน้ำมากเหรอ
พี่อเล็กซ์คะคือ
So just take no for an
พามป้อน
answer.
ให้ทั้งทีมแล้วก็พี่มินด้วยค่ะ
Oh, but now. That was not a good thing to say.
ป้อนพี่อเล็กบ้างดิ
God.
นี่ค่ะ อร่อยไหมคะพี่อเล็ก
he's not gained a lot of fans from this.
คำนั้นครับ
Honestly, just let it be. You got rejected. Deal with it.
พี่ไปก่อนนะทุกคน
Yeah, before you embarrass yourself further.
สวัสดีค่ะ
มีรอยแผลตรงที่ขมับด้วยเหรอครับ
อ๋อ มันเป็นปานอะ
มีเหมือนกัน นี่ไงครับ ตรงนี้
On the temple.
จาง
From the gunshot? You're joking.
ๆ เชื่อกันว่าปานคือสิ่งที่ติดตัวมาตั้งแต่ชาติที่แล้ว
Old people are right then.
บอกว่ามีปานตรงที่ขมับแบบเนี้ยสงสัยชาติที่แล้วยิงตัวตาย
Oh, I was literally just thinking Palm hasn't cried this episode.
พามพาม
Oh my gosh, that like went all over his feet.
อะไรนะพาม
I want to know so badly what he's thinking when he experiences this, if he doesn't know.
ไม่เป็นไร
เดี๋ยวพี่จัดการเอง
Gosh, I really feel for him whenever he has one of those moments. It's safe to say I don't like Alex. At first, I was like, okay, he's just a forward guy. He knows what he wants. He's going to try and get it. But he didn't take no for an answer, and that is where you draw the line with people. Like, he said no. Palm was savage in the way he rejected him. I think he was trying to be nice, but it sounded really savage, at least in the translation to me. I don't want an actor for my boyfriend. Like, that's just so funny to me. And considering the kind of guy we can see that he is now, I'm okay with the savagery. Although he should have taken no for an answer. I feel like you have to be harsh with people in order to really instill in them that you're saying no. But then he's just continuing to pursue him. He's only embarrassing himself in the process. Although I was watching that and I felt really embarrassed for him. Like, oh my god, you've just got rejected again publicly. But then the girls after were like, oh, Palm, look at you. I guess that is true. Like, oh my gosh, Palm, look at you, getting all the lads, getting all the people having a crush on you. But for Alex, that was just embarrassing, honestly. And then he had to ask him to feed him, and then he didn't even do it after he'd just been caught feeding 3 people. I have a feeling though that because Palm said no, it makes him want to pursue him more. Like, probably thinks all playing hard to get, that toxic mentality that some people have, or they just want me to try harder. They're playing hard to get, they're saying no but they really mean yes. No. Honestly, no. And I hate that, you know, some people have to be in a relationship in order for people to back off. Like, if someone says they're not interested, they're not. Some people do play games, but if that's the case, just don't play their game. Just leave it be, and then they'll come to you, which is even better. I don't like him. Problematic. I hope he gets punched in the face at some point if he continues trying to do this. A little bit more insight into Dean's dynamic with his family there. They didn't grow up together, and Dean is kind of the father around the house, which we did see in the breakfast scene. I feel like there was something they mentioned last episode as well about Dean's family, but I might be wrong there. I feel like there's something else we've been told that I've forgotten about his dad specifically, unless it was just me querying it. I'm not. But it is sad how he doesn't really make an effort to spend time with them, and they're not close whatsoever because of how he acts with them. And now the only time they really spent together was at breakfast, and now he's not even spending that with them. And I get that he has swimming and now Palm that's in his life, but I feel like he should really be making time for his family. It just feels like such a waste considering his family seems nice. Like, his sister definitely seems nice. We haven't seen much of the others, but they must be better than his past family. So yeah, I hope they can kind of grow closer, because it seems like she wants to. Adele, it seems like she wants to get closer to her brother because he has all these things going on that she doesn't even know about. I've always said that he's quite unapproachable. He's unapproachable even by his own family. His own family look like they're scared to approach him. So yeah, hopefully they can get closer down the line too. Maybe Pharm can bring them together. It's so nice to see the way that Dean does care for Pharm, and I'm glad we got that little scene with Win and Dean. When Win said that he's smiling a lot more, I said that was what I wanted. I want people to start noticing how he's smiling more often, and Manal and team noticed that too. He had that picture where he was smiling at his phone, so people are thinking, why is Dean smiling more? And he is getting caught in the act doing it, and I love that, because when a character has been so miserable for the longest time and that's how people associate with him, when they smile, it's worth mentioning because it's such a rarity. You have to take note of it. And oh my goodness, the feeding scene. Win facilitated he knew what he was doing by asking Pharm to feed him as well. I think in a way he low-key wanted to make Team jealous because he was jealous of Pharm doing it to Team, but also he wanted to make Dean jealous and make Dean ask, but Dean didn't ask, so he had to ask for him, and they had a very public moment, but that might serve them well. Maybe it'll ward Alex off a bit if he's scared of Dean. A lot of people seem to be scared of Dean, so maybe he's one of them. If Dean rocks up with his stone face, he might stay away from Pharm, or he'll want to cast Dean as the stone, who knows. But it's safe to say I don't think Dean is going to let Pharm go so easily. The fact that he was texting him all day and Pharm didn't even notice, oh my goodness. But Dean wasn't mad. When they eventually get together, I hope it doesn't get toxic, and I don't think it will. Maybe like he'll be possessive, but I don't hate that in TV shows. I hate it in real life, god I do, but in TV shows when someone's possessive, it's cute, and it's weird how it works like that. But yeah, I have a feeling it'll be like that. I don't think it'll be toxic in any way though, because Dean so far, he seems very nice. He didn't get mad at Pharm for not speaking to him all day. He didn't think, oh, what were you doing, who were you with? He's just very nice to him and very gentle, and I think that's what Pharm needs, because gosh, he's a sensitive soul. He's cried every episode. I can't believe this. Is that how it goes for the whole show? Is there gonna be at least one episode where he doesn't cry? Do they still sneak those in between us, the Pharm crying scenes? Like, how often is this going to happen? That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching my reaction to episode 4 of Until We Meet Again. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Until We Meet Again, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 5.